Right, welcome back to part two of the CDL I got this week. Yeah, I've got another 60 here, but these are good. There's some good stuff in these. We'll start off with this first pile and get on with it. I think we're recording. Yep. Aerosmith, the best of. Double disc, got everything on it. The Birds collection. Yep. Steve Earle, Copperhead Road. Hemispheres, Rush. No, Permanent Waves, sorry. I got Hemispheres somewhere else. Yeah, Permanent Waves. Mr. Misery Guts himself. Leonard Cohen. Various Positions. Was this one of his last? No, it was an early one, weren't it? Oh, he did one after he died. He might have done two after he died. Leonard Cohen. Various Positions. So bottom of stairs. What's ended on? It weren't broke. Well, your name came up. That was it. I just dropped my son's Apple Mac laptop. He put it on my table. I put it on a table that we're in the living room that I've got to use for doing these. A table outside of me where I put all the CDs on after. And he put it on the bottom, but it was upside down, and it's a grey table, and it's a grey laptop. Bang. Didn't see it. There you go. Oh, that's gone. Dropped about 6 foot, but it's still alright. It still seems to be working. Anyway, on with these. Deep Purple in rock. Dr. John. Another Zone. Not listened to it. Deep Purple one I have. Like a bit of Deep Purple. Blue Oyster Cult Super Hits. Compilation producer Bruce Dickinson. What? Oh, okay. Bruce Dickinson. Possibly the worst cover you will ever see. That is awful. Classic metal of its best. One of the first of the truly heavy metal bands. Remains one of the most sophisticated, combining literate lyrics with ace musicianship to continuously demand the listener's attention. There you go. You never knew that about him, did you? This guy I like. Not got many by him. I think I've got 2-3 albums, a couple of CDs. Rory Gallagher, live in Europe. Last track, I couldn't get the last track off it, but I managed to get it eventually. Yeah, that's Rory Gallagher. Yardbirds, the very best of the Yardbirds. Gary Moore, After Hours. I like Gary Moore. Brazilian Waterways, they did it on the. But yeah, Gary Moore. When he was in Thin Lizzy, that's how I first heard about him. Talking Heads. Stop Making Sense Special Edition, which has got, I think, 7 extra tracks. Does it say anything anywhere? Yeah, 7 previously unreleased live tracks. Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. I'll be on. All of these will be available. Just Facebooking me. I'll put the address. I'll put my eBay and my Facebook page so you can contact me on Facebook if you want out. I don't know, make me an offer. I might, as long as it's worth it for me, I might sell it. Royce Cooper, Greatest Hits. Oh, one of them. I bet you all do as well. When was this compiled? 1999. Free. All right now. It's another one I haven't seen. You like Paul Rogers, so a couple of these. Not seen this before. Either of them on. You don't see a lot of this stuff that I've got here. You just don't see it. There's one there. Porn Arts Van der Graaf Generator. When has anybody seen Van der Graaf Generator on CD anywhere? It just, I don't know. Iron Maiden. Dance of Death. Another Iron Maiden. I think it's for a soundtrack or something. Yeah, Flight 666, the original soundtrack. All 16 songs live from the first leg of the legendary tour Somewhere Back in Time, recorded in 16 different countries. Was it that hard for them to record a CD? They had to do it at 16 different places. I don't know. I'd heard out from. Oh yeah, Iron Maiden. Flight 666. Yep. Sex Pistols, Jubilee. But the videos for God Save the Queen, Anarchy in the UK, and Pretty Vacant on it. Obviously, it's got the Pretty Vacant and the live version. They needed to fill somewhere up, didn't they? They were a bit meh. So they got God Save the Queen's on there twice. Pretty Vacant's on there 3 times. Great Rock and Roll Swindle. Yeah, everybody knows what they are. Sex Pistols. Knopfler. I don't listen to this. I do like a bit of Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits and all that. Mark Knopfler. Sailing to Philadelphia. The best of Stevie Ray Vaughan. Ray Vaughan. Sounds like that fella out of Phoenix Night. Ray Vaughan. But now this, rip this, and this sounds brilliant. Not really somebody who I thought, yeah, they're good, but they are good. Don't get me wrong, but they're not my top of my list if it came to listening to out. But this sounds absolutely brilliant. It's HD CD one, high definition CD. Van Halen. Sounds brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just move these out of the way, and then I'll go on to the next pile. Give myself a bit of room. Right, off we go again. Fleet Foxes, Helplessness Blues. The other Fleet Foxes one, I think I've had that about 4 or 5 times. I forget what I've had. Fleet Foxes, Helplessness Blues. I think everybody knows what that is. Is it called AM? Yeah, Arctic Monkeys, AM. Digipack thing. We're getting to the better stuff here now. Well, I think it is. I don't know about this one. I haven't really heard this, but I do like the group. I think the group are brilliant. Crosby, Stills and Nash. That's probably not one of the better albums. Daylight Again. The best of Lou Reed. Walk on the Wild Side, Satellite, I Love the Kids, Vicious, Coney Island, Shooting Star, Perfect Day, Sally Can't Dance, Andy's Chess, Wild Child, Temporary Thing. Lou Reed. Doors. I always find, I don't know what it is, but when I'm out looking, I see Doors stuff. It's always greatest hits, the best of, or whatever. Never see anything apart from last time. I think I got Morrison Hotel, which I've never seen. This one's another one I've never seen. I had the vinyl. I got the vinyl from somewhere once. I think I paid a lot more than I usually do. And again, that were another decade. It looked all right. I suppose if it's a well-known album, it's going to get hammered. Anyway, when I got it home and cleaned it and played it, it was just a wreck. The Doors, LA Woman. It's not a bad album at all. Another Lou Reed one, actually. Move that there. Lou Reed, Perfect Day. Jimmy, the album that everybody seems to have in stock. I've not seen the CD, so I picked it up. Smash Hits. Purple Haze, Wind Cries Mary, Hey Joe, Foxy Lady, they're all on there. Now here's one. I've never seen anything of this, ever, in a charity shop. Just never seen it, never seen anything. Van der Graaf Generator, Porn Arts. Actually, not bad. I've had to listen to a few others. I don't think it's the best that they did. But yeah, it's not bad at all. Van der Graaf Generator. VDG, as some people like to call it. Close to the Edge, yes. I do like Yes. Digipack thing where it comes out. One of them ones is that in. I thought there were another disc in there then, I'm gonna say. I don't remember seeing that. Yep, Close to the Edge. Iggy Pop. Never seen the vinyl. Well, I have, but it weren't cheap. Lust for Life. Probably have something to do with that. I think he did, didn't he? I think it's round about. It might have been one of his other ones. I can't remember. I know Bowie had something to do with one of Iggy's, or maybe a couple of Iggy's albums. Yeah, Lust for Life. And another one, I'd never seen it. I think I picked this up because it's got a DVD with it. Neil Young, Greatest Hits. Rocking in the Free World, Elvis. It's got everything on. But, yeah. DVD with it, and I wanted that. So, that's that. So, carrying on. Then a bit more. So much good stuff here. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Total running time 68 minutes. Proud Mary, Bad Moon Rising, Green River, Down on the Corn, A Fortunate Son, Travelling Band, Who'll Stop the Rain, Up Around the Bend. They're just so good. Long as I can see the light. I heard it through the grapevine. Have you ever seen the rain again? Yeah. Creedence. Can't you tell I'm a 60s baby? Oh, a couple of Guns N' Roses. 4 of them. Guns N' Roses. Lice. That one, which I will never buy the vinyl because, well, unless I can get a reprint, repress. The originals are just stupid money, aren't they? Appetite for Destruction. And Greatest Hits. All off the same guy. Everything. All the lot, all off the same guy. And then this one, I pretty much think is a boot. It's good if it is. I've got it up at £4 including shipping. Or I will have. If anybody wants it, it's £4. Guns N' Roses. It says on here, rock ballads. Well, actually, if you put the number in on Discogs or whatever, it's best ballads. So, yeah. Appetite for Destruction covers. Yeah, it's just been a bit naughty, aren't they? But it's a boot. It's one of them in it. A little piece of paper telling me how much to put it on sale for. That one's £4 if anybody wants it. is it now? Next up is Def Leppard, Greatest Hits, The Vault, Rock of Ages, Hysteria, Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad, Animal, Rocket, Pour Some Sugar On Me, Photograph, Let's Get Rocked, yeah. Remastered from original master tapes, faithfully restored artwork. Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi. Might be Iommi, I don't know. Seventh Star, that one. Ooh. Not cheap, apparently. Not cheap at all. Good. We'll make some money. Get some back for what they've cost me. Sabbath, the best of. Double disc. Pretty much anything and everything's on there. Heaven and Hell. Paranoid. War Pigs. Iron Man. They're all on there. Pretty good album. Deep Purple. See that Sabbath's one I've never seen them. Deep Purple, Progression, another one I've never seen in the shops or on boots or anything. Had to be picked up. Yeah, Progression. Another one of these. I think I got one a couple of weeks ago, but that's gone. Now I've got another one. Led Zepp 4. Oh, weirdy symbol things, but everybody knows it as 4. Yep. Stevie Ray Vaughan again in step. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. It's another one, £4 if anybody wants it. No, never see anything by these. I think I've had one album by them, and it turned out that it was this album. No, I haven't sell a lie. I bought, I think I bought about 8 of Fella in Rochdale. Flogged them all on eBay. I don't rate them. People do. I think mostly Americans. I don't know. Do they have a following over here? I don't know. Not a fan. Grateful Dead, American Beauty. £7 for that one. Aerosmith, big ones. Yeah, like I said, all of these are for sale. Velvet Underground. Rock and Roll, an introduction to the Velvet Underground. Digitally remastered from the original master tapes. Just the Velvet Underground. Springsteen, Human Touch, which is replacing my vinyl because the vinyl's worth more, so that's going in my collection and the vinyl will be sold. Bear with me a second. Something I need to find. Deep Purple. You can imagine what I thought when I saw this title. Knocking at Your Back Door. The best of Deep Purple in the 80s. Smoke of the Water's on there. Well, surprise, surprise. But yeah. Led Zeppelin again. Just move this one. Keep the Led Zepp together. Double album, Mothership. Pretty, is it a best of? Good Times, Bad Times? Yeah, it is. Communication Breakdown, Dazed and Confused. Whole Lot of Love. Ramble On, Heartbreak, Immigrant Song. Black Dog, When the Levee Breaks, Stairway to Heaven, Song Remains the Same. It's all the best of, innit? Double album. Cheap. £4. There you go. Beatles, love. Surprised wife didn't want that. She likes Beatles, but she didn't want it. She said, I'm not bothered. So, yeah. Another Gary Moore. Back on the streets. The other one was After Hours, I think. That's Back on the Streets. Think about it before. I think I've got it on vinyl. I'm not sure. Dire Straits, I think it's the first album, isn't it? It needs a new case, but that'll be up for sale because I've got the vinyl. What's that? Yeah. Replace the case. Dire Straits remastered. First album they did. £6, I think. £6. Rainbow Rising. Terror Woman, Run with the Wolves. 6 tracks on it. Yeah, that one. Wild Horses, Bareback. Sale as well. This one is, I think. Yeah, which is only £5 and it's a cracking album. Genesis, Trick of the Tail, Definitive Edition Remaster. Trick of the Tail. It's such a good album. I like the early stuff, but I don't mind that. This one, they had weird stickers all over them, a few of these, like about half a dozen of them. Braille. So it must have been some blind fella's collection that he bought. Quite a few I didn't buy because they weren't my thing, but yeah. So it must have been some blind blokes. The Loving Spoonful, Do You Believe in Magic? Do you believe in magic? The Moody Blues, To Our Children's Children. I think it's a remastered. But To Our Children's Children. In Excess, Definitive, 2 CD, limited edition thing. It's not limited, obviously, is it? But they say it's limited to make you buy it. Because that's what they do. 30 tracks. I must have mentioned that anyway, but there's 30 tracks on it. I know they had a few singles out, but I didn't think they'd have 30. Never know, do you? I don't know why this is cracked in here. Should have been thrown away. Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. Never heard of these. Giant. Last of the Runways. Last of the Runaways, even. It must be better than I thought, or they just can't get hold of the CDs or something, because that one's £7. I think you could. So, yeah, Giant Runaways. This one's up as well. You can pick this up off me. Pantera. Vulgar Display of Power. CD's in good nick. Don't need messing about with. Not do you? £4. Sandinista, The Clash. I think this is expensive. This is a tenner. Probably cheaper than all the others on eBay, but that's a tenner. Sandinista, The Clash, double album. And London Calling, The Clash. That's up as well. Everybody knows that one. Sandinista. Yeah. 36 tracks. Bear with me a sec. Let me just put them down here. Last Pile. Done well, really. I didn't thought it would take longer than this. We're in for a treat. What have we got? Division Bell. Pink Floyd. You either like this fella or you don't. Personally, I do. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Kicking Against the Pricks. There's a version of Something's Got Hold of My Heart on there. All Tomorrow's Parties. Hey Joe. And again, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, The Boatman's Call. I do like Nick Cave, Goldstein, and a couple of others. That one, Murder Ballads. Nick Cave again. The Cult, Beyond Good and Evil. Starting to like that a bit. Oh, I didn't know that was there. I can go with that one, that can be sold. That's another Nirvana in Utro. I must have bought two of them this week. I didn't realise. Yep, Nirvana. Black. That one. "15 classic songs newly mastered featuring the previously unreleased You Know You're Right." The Cure. Bloodflowers. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. The Cure. Again. All of these will be available. Maybe not them three though. Don't know yet. The Cure, Greatest Hits. And what's this? Limited edition. Includes a bonus DVD studio footage, 2 exclusive bonus tracks, Truth, Goodness and Beauty and Going Nowhere, plus a new single, The End of the World. The Cure again. We've got them in. Looks like Lost Labyrinth Before 3, Truth, Goodness and Beauty. So it's the Cure, the Cure. Promo only, not for sale apparently. Ooh, might be worth a few quid. I'll have to have a check of that one. Didn't check that, did I? No, I didn't. So, never seen this guy's stuff anywhere. Neither CD or vinyl. Either vinyl, it's not cheap. Zappa. We're only in it for the money and lumpy gravy. Zappa and the Mothers. We got that up. I'll put a price on it yet, but it'll be getting one. I need to go through them. And another one. Zappa. Ship arriving too late to save a drowning witch. Coming to the end now. That's like 120 CDs or something. And again, Zappa. The Man from Utopia. Yeah. ZZ Top, Antenna. ZZ Top's first album, where he's starting to grow his beard. He's got a little tiny beard. Little tiny beard. Sealed, changes one. That's going. That'll be sold. Oh, these will probably be sold, to be honest. Heroes. Yeah. Finally, I think. Yep, finally. Another wide. Dark Side of the Moon. Yet again. EMI copy that. When that was released, it doesn't really matter. But they'll all be up for sale. So yeah, I'll put the address in the link. Put my eBay on there. My Facebook page on there. There was another thing. Bought a load of cassettes. I just thought I'll go and see what they're worth on eBay. I'll have a nose and see if they're worth out. Probably won't sell them. I'll probably keep them when I get rid of my vinyl. So this one, that TDK D90 dynamic cassette, low noise, high output. I'm thinking maybe it's worth a couple of quid. So I go on eBay, look at sold, 216 quid, 166 quid. And there must have been 20, 30, all over £100 for a blank tape. What is wrong with people? I don't mind. That's up for sale. And it's a starting bid of 40 quid. If I get 40 quid for it, I've paid for half of this stuff that I've bought here. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I haven't lost now. Cost me peanuts. I've got 3 of them. So hopefully it goes for good money, because at the moment it's needed. Righto, I'll leave you alone. I think I'm done. I have got some vinyl, but it's not that many. I'll leave them for now. Put them up in another one maybe in a week or so. But for now, that's it. That's your lot. I run out of space. I don't know where to put out. I'm going to have to get a bin. We'll get a black bin from somewhere and put them in that and pretend that it's rubbish. I don't know where to put it. I've got absolutely nowhere to put it. Alright, cheers. See you later. Bye.